Wednesday, August 24th. A Witness Who Convicts. In the book of Acts, praise had an astonishing effect on those who heard it. Read Acts 16:16-34. Having been stripped and beaten hard, Paul and Silas were thrown into prison. No one was there to put ointment on their badly cut and bruised backs. In great physical pain and with their feet in stocks, they were placed in the darkness of the inner prison. But as the other prisoners sat listening, Paul and Silas began to pray and sing. After the earthquake and after he had discovered that neither Paul nor Silas nor any of the other prisoners had escaped, the jailer fell trembling before Paul and Silas. He then brought them out and asked, "Sirs, what must I do to be saved?" Acts 16:29-30. Why did this event cause the jailer to focus on his own need of salvation? What role do you think Paul and Silas' prayers and songs played in the prisoners not running away and in the conversion of this man and his whole family? It is amazing to think that our praise can transform the eternal destiny of those around us. If Paul and Silas had sat in the dark, mumbling and complaining, as prisoners often do you think anyone would have been saved that night? We don't know what happened to the jailer and his family later on, but can you imagine them reading the words that Paul later wrote from another prison in Rome? Philippians 1:29-30 says, "For it has been granted to you on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for him, since you are going through the same struggle you saw I had, and now hear that I still have." If they did read this and reflect on how Paul's suffering had brought them joy, it surely must have brought a song to their hearts and a fresh challenge to remain faithful no matter the cost. Who do you think could be influenced for God by a song of praise that could come from your heart? Make a concerted effort to be more open and effusive in your praise to God around others. You don't know the positive effect it could have. From the book Christ Object Lessons, pages 339 and 340, it says, "Every soul is surrounded by an atmosphere of its own. An atmosphere, it may be, charged with the life-giving power of faith, courage, and hope, and sweet with the fragrance of love. By the atmosphere surrounding us, every person with whom we come in contact is consciously or unconsciously affected. The silent witness of a true, unselfish, godly life carries almost an irresistible influence. By revealing in our own life the character of Christ, we cooperate with him in the work of saving souls. It is only by revealing in our life his character that we can cooperate with him. And the wider the sphere of our influence, the more good we may do. When those who profess to serve God follow Christ's example, practicing the principles of the law in their daily life, when every act bears witness that they love God supremely and their neighbor as themselves, then will the church have power to move the world. God bless.